Most of us start the day by reaching for the phone before our eyes have even focused on the ceiling. A quick swipe for messages, a scroll through whatever popped up overnight, seeing who posted, who replied, even though nothing all that important happened. It's not dramatic, just kind of automatic now. The new way to start the day, like the new version of turning on a lamp. And for a while, it was easy to blame the young people. It was always the young people, right? Always on their phones, scrolling through nonsense, wasting time, rotting their brains. But then somehow, slowly, everyone else joined in. Same habit, just dressed up with different reasons. One notification here, one shared post there. And now the same people who used to complain can't make it through a red light without checking something. These days, it's just kind of normal. People of all ages get pulled in. Retirees scrolling longer than they meant to. Parents deep in arguments under posts that they barely read. And college kids stuck comparing their day to whatever someone else decided to share. But nobody really calls it an addiction out loud. That sounds too serious, too dramatic. But the pattern's there. Bored for a second, scroll for a minute, repeat. Most of the time, it doesn't even feel like a choice. One post leads to another, and then something pops up. They whisper, "Don't leave yet. Look at this too. See what Drewski just posted. Kai's live again. Some random guy just ate 10 cheeseburgers in a parking lot." None of it matters, but it all feels very urgent for some reason. It's dumb, but it works. Not because people are weak, but because the whole system was designed to keep attention just barely hooked. It doesn't need your full life story, just a few clues. What made you pause? What did you watch twice? What headline made you hover without clicking? It pieces all of that together into something weirdly accurate, almost like it knows you better than people you actually talk to. The money part isn't hidden, everyone kind of gets it. The longer you're on the app, the more ads they can show, the more they learn, the more that keeps you there. It's simple. More time equals more money. It's a simple business model, just dressed up to look different depending on who's watching. For some, it's gym clips and travel vlogs. For others, it's political takes, old family photos, random cooking hacks, or some guy yelling about the world ending. Whatever keeps you there, that's what it becomes. The content looks personal, but the system underneath is the same for everybody. More time equals more revenue. Developers call it engagement. Investors call it growth. Most people call it just checking their phone. For people who remember dial-up, the way things move now can feel unreal. There's no waiting anymore. Everything loads instantly. Everything's right there. What used to cost patience now costs presence. Like at a friend's birthday dinner, someone takes a group picture. Within seconds, phones are out. People are cropping themselves in, tweaking the lighting, debating which version of the picture looks best. The food's still hot. The conversation's mid-sentence, but half the table's already thinking about captions. It's less about the memory, more about how it's going to look to everyone who wasn't there. Algorithms don't sit around picking what's good. They just watch what gets attention, learn from it, and feed more of the same. Whatever makes people stay, that's what rises to the top. The viewers basically do the sorting, one like or skip at a time, without even realizing they're shaping what comes next. The audience becomes both talent scout and product, clapping or booing with every like, share, and skip. That loop creates a strange kind of divide. It's not really about age, it's more about what people are looking for. Some scroll to stay connected, checking for birthdays, old friends, family updates. Other people chase attention, likes, views, some sense that people are watching. Same apps, same buttons, totally different reasons. Put those people in the same room and it shows. They might live in the same city, but online it's like they're in completely different places. The way these apps keep people hooked isn't some mystery, it's stuff that's been known for years. Random rewards, seeing what everyone else is up to, getting just enough to keep you coming back. None of it's new, it's just been updated to look better and feel smoother. It's not really evil, it's just really good at doing what it's supposed to do. Hold your attention. The weird part is how it shows up in everyday moments. Thinking your phone buzzed when it didn't. Feeling weirdly anxious when your battery's low. Or getting that nagging feeling like something's happening online and you're the only one who didn't see it. Anxiety's up, sleep's down, and therapists are coming up with new terms just to describe what people are dealing with. Stuff like doomscrolling or compare and despair. These problems didn't start with screens, but screens definitely turned up the volume. It's like taking something small and running it through a speaker. For some people, it's politics all day. Fast, loud, and made to be shared before anyone even eats breakfast. For others, it's the endless pressure of lifestyle content. Perfect bodies, perfect homes, perfect everything. Looping until your own life starts to feel dull by comparison. None of it is brand new, it just moves faster and it hits harder now. The easy question, why not just get off it, comes with a not so easy answer. Because life runs through these apps now. School updates, work, group chats, package tracking, event invites, and even the weather. It's all there. Disconnect completely and you risk missing something that actually matters. The platforms aren't dumb. They build just enough usefulness to make quitting feel unrealistic. A few people go all in, ditching smartphones for flip phones and finding some peace in the silence where that buzz used to be. They talk about it like stepping out of a casino, everything quieter, a little clearer. But most people settle for a kind of middle ground. You turn off a few alerts, move that one app off the home screen, stop sleeping with the phone in your arm's reach, delete it, then reinstall it the next week. Little attempts to put space between themselves and the scroll, even if it never fully sticks. Cutting back sounds easy on paper, but it's harder than people expect. Even just a few minutes away from the scroll can feel uncomfortable, like the brain doesn't know what to do with the extra space. There's this weird itch, like something's missing, but if you stick with it, things start to come back. You actually finish a book instead of rereading the same paragraph. You remember to call someone just to talk. You get bored, but in a way that leads somewhere, not just another loop back into your phone. Some schools are already trying to teach things like screen balance and how to not believe everything you see online. Workplaces have started doing things like no meeting Fridays, and maybe that turns into no notifications during lunch. Even the apps themselves are starting to build in little nudges, timers, reminders to take a break, limits that you can set. It's not because they're trying to be wholesome, it's because enough people are starting to want it. When that demand builds, even the platforms, they kind of have to shift a little. Until anything really changes, it comes down to small choices. Turning your phone off when someone's talking, skipping that late night post that's just there to piss people off, posting a picture without overthinking it, no filters, no edits, just letting it be what it was. None of it sounds impressive, but those quiet moves start to matter. That space you got back, that's where actual thoughts come through. Real rest, real connection. Even a little boredom isn't bad, just rare now. And that can be where better stuff starts. That's how stuff always works since the beginning. People processed emotions, made sense of things, built relationships and ideas in silence, in stillness, around long walks and fires, in rooms without 100 voices shouting. The constant noise, the never-ending scroll, the pressure to always react, that's the new part. Human emotion isn't designed for this kind of pace, and it shows. Slowing down isn't falling behind. It's remembering how people were built to feel in the first place. The screen's always going to be there, ready to fill any quiet moment without you even thinking about it. But the ones you don't scroll through, the time in line, walking the dog, standing over the stove, they start to add up. Nothing huge, just little pieces of time that feel like they're yours again. And when enough of those stack up, something shifts. You start to feel like you're actually in your day, not just watching it go by. That kind of presence, you can't fake it, and no app can sell it back to you.
I am him, ultra instinct, bitch, I'm going super saiyan. I can't trust an Android, my iPhone been ringing. I might go and cop another one, make my way to the Europeans, baby. I'll be back next week, only getting better every season. Says c'est la vie to my old girl, okay, one more time then I'm leaving. Peace and deuces, truth is I can't